Hello, today we're going to be thinking about times where we might feel frightened about something and what the Bible has to say about that. So I've got my Bible and we're going to look at the story of David and the giant. The enemies of God's people came out to fight. They sent their best fighter out first. His name was Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall and he called to the army of Saul. "Choose a man to come and fight me. If he wins, we will be your servants, but if I win, you will be our servants." The men in Saul's army were afraid. They knew that Goliath was stronger than they were. No one wanted to fight him. Now David's brothers were in Saul's army, but David was at home keeping the sheep. One day David's father called to him. "Take this bread to your brothers," he said. So David was able to go to his brothers. He was able to see the army. He was also able to see Goliath, and he saw how everyone was afraid of him. "I will fight Goliath," said David. But Saul said, "You're only a boy. How can you fight Goliath?" "God will help me," said David. So Saul gave David his armour and a helmet. He gave him a sword. David tried them on, but they were so heavy. David gave them back to Saul. "I'm not used to these," he said. So instead, David chose 5 smooth stones from her stream. He took the sling in his hand. David called to Goliath, "You come with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of God. This battle is the Lord's." The giant came closer to fight David, but David put a stone in his sling. He threw the stone at Goliath. The stone hit Goliath right in his forehead, and Goliath fell down. David trusted God. God helped David win, and all the people were glad. When David was frightened, he knew that God would help him, and he trusted God. Who do you talk to when you feel frightened? You can talk to your grown-ups, and you can talk to God, and we call that prayer. And we're now going to say a prayer together. Dear God, thank you that when we feel afraid, you are with us. Help us to trust you always. Amen. Right, if you'd like to do a colouring sheet, I'm going to add a little link that you can click, or you should be able to scroll down and see a colouring sheet you can print out. See you all soon. Bye.